Right, I ain't gonna lie, I've been sulking for the past couple of days, trying to get my head around what we were served up in Rotherham this past Monday. I ain't gonna lie, it stung. And now I'm gonna try and tell you what I think went so horribly wrong in the embarrassing 2-1 defeat to Rotherham United. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please to like, comment, subscribe and share as always. It really does help the channel out because it really does take a little bit of time for me to edit these videos. Right, yes, I've been sulking for the past couple of days. This is why I've been missing in action. This is your long awaited post-match analysis video for last Monday's, Easter Monday's embarrassing defeat up at Rotherham United. And it was embarrassing, wasn't it? Let's not make any bones about it. It was a shambles from start to finish. And yes, I've been sulking for the past couple of days. Otherwise this video would have been already out. But I promise you this is the last video covering Rotherham United, because we got to move forward and look forward to a difficult game down at Huddersfield United, Huddersfield Town, Huddersfield United. See, I'm still fuming. Look, let's make no bones about it. It was an absolutely embarrassing performance. But realistically, did we know it was coming? Yeah, of course we did. These sort of games are always a banana skin for Millwall Football Club. Always. And I couldn't tell you why, but they always are. So the important thing is, this is the point I reiterated in one of my videos before this game, is we needed to get our head right, we needed to get our mentality right, and we quite clearly didn't. We rocked up there thinking we are better than we are, thinking that we'd just turn up and beat Rotherham, and that is not how football works, especially in the Championship. Credit to Rotherham, they're good at what they're doing, they're fighting for their life. They're good at what they do. They're effective in what they do is the word I'm looking for. And did they deserve to win the game? No. Millwall should have won the game pretty comfortably, and we would have done if we had a striker that could put the ball in the back of the onion at the football club. I will get on to that point in a minute, because Michael Buffemi, he can't hit a crowd off of a banjo, Michael Buffemi. But that's the difference. Rotherham had 2 shots. Embarrassing defending for the first one. Second one, yeah, again, we're not a little bit. We are sitting on the goalkeeper's toes. If we're not that deep, we deal with that. But it's important, isn't it? It's just the basics of football, and there was no basics of football. On Monday, and it was an embarrassing defeat. It was a humbling defeat, and I felt embarrassed. That's why I didn't do the video. Because I would have lost my shit. Because, yeah, like I said, Monday shouldn't have happened. We should have rocked up there. We should have got our head right, and we should have took Rotherham United to the cleaners like every other club have done this season. But yeah, like I said, let's get into the goals. First of all, we should have been 2-3-0 up. Credit to Rotherham's goalkeeper, because he's a sensational keeper. I would love to see it. I would love to sign him. He's a brilliant player. Man of the match again for Rotherham on Monday. It tells you everything you need to know. It's embarrassing, the defending. It's the comical goals. Just defend with a bit of diligence, like I've been saying in previous weeks. Get closer. Do the basics of football. We're too deep for starters. Yes, they play for Rotherham, but you can't still give professional players at this level time to put their head up and whip, cut inside and get a shot off. That they were abysmal as well. 2 poor teams. That they had their first shot in about 60 minutes, and their fans, I didn't know whether you heard, but we're singing "We Had a Shot." That tells you everything we need to know. We moved the ball too passively in the first half. There was no one running beyond, if any at all. There was no one breaking the lines. Casper De Norre, I wanted him to come back in to control the game of football, yes, of course, but he didn't do what I was expecting him to do in the first half, and yes, that's maybe down to match fitness. In the second half, he grew into the game a little bit more. We started to move the ball a bit more faster, slicker is the word I'm looking for. But it was abysmal. It was abysmal. If we just take our chances, we walk away there. A couple of players, maybe Michael Bafemi should have hat-trick. He misses an open goal. Just before we get a scrappy equaliser. Abysmal finishing. And if we had a striker, we wouldn't be in that situation. And it's just rinse repeat, innit? It's just rinse repeat. We can never play well against, or consistently well against, teams that we should beat. There was 900 to 1,000 Millwall fans going up there, as like I was expecting a win, and we got let down again. We create chance after chance, and we don't finish it, and we get punished. Like I said, the second goal, maybe a bit of a shove, but he's a Premier League defender, Tanganga there. He's got to be stronger. The first goal, comical defending from Danny Mack, shock. Just get closer. Like I said, defend with a bit of diligence. That doesn't happen. You don't let a professional winger come in and have a clean shot on goal. Maybe the keeper should have done better, yes. But look, it was just abysmal from start to finish. No one was good. But still, when we got that equaliser, you asked for the boys to go and step it up now. Step it up 10% and we win the game. They didn't. They went back in the shell. We can see the stupid goal. And it's just not acceptable. Credit to Rotherham because they're fighting, but we got to beat Rotherham. We got to beat Rotherham, and now that makes this weekend's trip to Huddersfield imperative. I'm looking for a response in that game because it's not good enough. We don't. In the first half, in the second half, sorry, we did move the ball a little bit quicker, sharper, players running behind, and we did pepper them in the second half. And if their keeper wasn't as good as Vincent Johansson is, we probably still would have won the game. But that's no excuses. We should have won the game anyway. And if we had a bit of calmness, a bit of diligence, and we calmed down in front of the goal, we would have. But I'm going to leave it here. Drop your thoughts on that game in the comments, and I will be back in the week with Huddersfield Town content, which is now a massive game. Opportunity lost. Too right it was. Come on, you Lions.